Wait. So what are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Today is chapter 1000 of One Piece.
Ah, well then it's time to set the mood. So 1,000 chapters.
1,000 chapters.
My journey with One Piece started in 2011. I couldn't get into the anime itself. So in 2011, that's when I started reading mangas. I started with Bleach, then moved on to Naruto, and I was looking for what next to read. I thought, you know what? I never liked One Piece, and my friends keep talking about watching One Piece. But seeing as I read Bleach and Naruto so quickly and caught up to the current chapters at that time, I decided, why not give One Piece a try? And it surpassed my expectations, what I expected of One Piece to be. From what I saw in the few short animation episodes that I saw, the manga just, for me, story-wise. Art-wise, I don't care what people say about the art. I don't read or watch anime for artwork. I read for stories and I watch for stories. That's my main focus and my main drive. No matter what it looks like, I'm just there for the story. And One Piece, without a doubt, for me is the best shonen when it comes to world building and storytelling.
That's a long time. Let me remember. I think I started One Piece. I started watching One Piece back in, I want to say it's my junior year of high school, which was probably like 2012 is where I started watching One Piece. So at first I didn't want to watch it just because I had a really bad taste of it when I was a kid. When I watched Saturday morning cartoons on like 4Kids.
Yeah, 4Kids. No.
Yeah, so like
yes, me too. Me too. That's what, so I watched the Funimation one, the movie, the Alabasta movie arc. So that changed my opinion.
When I watched it as a kid, I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting about pirates. And then I saw like how corny it was and the rap. I know y'all remember the rap if y'all watched it. The rap was terrible, completely terrible. So that left a really bad impression on me about One Piece. And then for some reason, I was just like, hey, let me give this a try again. And I started watching the original version. And I think I watched it, I want to say I watched it in English dub at first. Yeah, I watched it in English dub. And then I saw how much of a difference there was compared to the, the corny kids version I saw growing up. And I just started to fall in love with the story and the characters and how fun it really was. And then once I got caught up with all the English dub, that's when I switched over to the sub version. And I just kept watching it from there. And then I don't think I started reading it until almost like, I want to say around the Dressrosa arc, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where I started reading it.
That's when you started reading?
Yeah, I think that's where I started reading it. Yeah, so it took me a while to start reading it, but then once I started reading, I could not stop. The story was just gotten so much better. So good, and I wouldn't say
great. It got so much better because you can make an argument that One Piece is repetitive in its art.
That's true.
I just say that it keeps itself relevant and entertaining. Like no matter how much it feels like it's a repeat, like Dressrosa was a repeat of Alabasta, it's the characters that are in it and the moments and the fighting scenes that are in it that just keeps it going.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. For me, I already think it surpassed Dragon Ball.
Honestly, saying that, I would say that Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho are basically the blueprints of shonen.
That's correct. It's not to take away from anything that they've done because a lot of these great mangakas have really looked up to what Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho have done, and they just built upon that.
One Piece, it's just not your average anime. That's like, yes, there's so much to get through, especially if people want to start. My recommendation is to read.
Yes, read.
Read One Piece. That'll save a whole lot of time. It'll be way quicker than actually watching One Piece, especially with all the fillers, In One Piece, it's the animation. I stopped watching the anime of One Piece. Now I buy them. I buy them, and I watch for the moments, but I don't watch it consistently anymore. I just read One Piece because the fighting gets prolonged and it slows down just because they need more time because they're so close and so caught up to the manga that everything else gets slowed down.
That's true.
So I would really highly recommend reading it instead of watching it.
Thank you guys for watching this video, and we will see you guys next time. Out.
Are those your doggos?
Yep, they be my doggos.
Asking you shall receive.
A bunch of boom
Anime.
and it keeps going and
Going and going and going and going and going and going and going and going.